Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another girl talk. Get ready with me. I'm excited. I don't know why my air conditioner kicks on right when I decide to film. It always feels like so long since I've done this, and it's only been like 2 weeks since my last one, but these are my favorite videos, and I feel like I say this every time. My favorite videos to film. I just feel like I'm sitting down and talking like raw, real. I love them. They've been some of my favorite videos to film over the years, and I've literally filmed them for years. So I don't have a specific topic in mind for today, but I just have a bunch of different things that I kind of want to talk about today. Nothing specific, but I got my water bottle back. I left this in New York last Christmas. For Christmas, I can't remember. I left it in New York a long time ago. My brother just sent it back to me. I still love my coldest water and I'm still gonna use that. This one's just bigger for right now and nostalgia. It's always gonna have a special place in my heart because of all my stickers, just, you know. But I think my coldest water bottle is still gonna be my go-to gym and my go-to car water because it fits in my cup holder and it's like classier because it's all white. But anyways, I thought I'd mention that. And I'm also sipping on this apple crisp macchiato. Pretty good. I haven't had Starbucks in so long. We ran out of coffee this morning and didn't make any last night, so that's what we did. Anywho, let's get into it. Starting with skincare like always. I'm trying out a new vitamin C. So I ran out of, or used up the rest of my CC Me serum from Sunday, Friday, and I loved that. But now I'm trying the TULA Brightening Treatment Drops Triple Vitamin C Serum. So I like the consistency of it so far. That's all you really can say at first until you see the results. My eye cream, Kiehl's Creamy Avocado, never gonna stop. And then I'm trying out also a new day cream. So this is the ELEMIS Pro Collagen Marine Cream Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream. I don't know, it smells like legitimate heaven. And I mean, it's bougie. I've tried some ELEMIS products before. Let me scratch that. I've tried one product before. It was their like brightening oil, and I really like to mix that in with my foundation a lot. But I've heard so many people talk about ELEMIS, and I've just never really dove into it. It's definitely a luxury brand, but you guys know me. I like to go drugstore, or not drugstore, I would say, not drugstore for my skincare, but like low end, and then I love like super high end, and I like to mix things up and try new things all the time. So that's what we got on our face today. Cleaned my makeup brushes last night, so feeling real good about that. But let's get into it. So I first need to put on some lip balm because my lips are crusty. This is my absolute favorite like treatment lip balm gloss situation. Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. That stuff is legitimately replaced Burt's Bees for me. It's nuts. Anyhow, all right, going in with primer. You know the drill. Everything will be linked down below, but I'm not really going to talk through much. I need to get a new one of these soon. Oh my goodness. All right, so if you guys have been keeping up with my weekly vlogs, and yeah, my most recent one just went out on Sunday, so this is gonna go live on Monday. But I've been dealing with some serious, not serious, some health issues that I had no idea what I was going through. It was kind of crazy. I thought it was sciatic nerve pain. Turns out it was shingles. Like, I just, like, that place, like dealing with the sciatic nerve, I probably was dealing with pain for a little over 2 weeks. And it was like right in the midst of like me starting this like challenge thing, and you know, oh, I don't have anything to wipe. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it was right in the middle of when I was starting this workout challenge that I was so excited to try, and it's still not too late. I'm still gonna complete it once I feel like healthy and up to par, you know? I'm not gonna push myself. But I mean, there were times where I was like, oh my God, I'm so thin. Once I found out and got on antibiotics and all that kind of stuff, I was so thankful that I figured out what was the issue. But I would be lying to you guys if I didn't tell you I was in like a really, really dark place. And it really made me think about people who deal with chronic pain and don't know why, or don't have the ability to, you know, get help. And that's why they turn to pills and things like that. And I can completely, like, that mindset and how dark of a place I was in, and just feeling like I remember telling Scott, I'm like, I feel like this, this Advil, I never take medicine, like really ever, but I was taking Advil, like, you know, prescription dose strength, like all the time to, not all the time, like the recommended amount for a prescription strength, because I was in so much pain. And nerve pain, really, no matter what you do, nothing helps. You can't put like, you can put ice on it, really, like, it'll help with a little bit of the swelling, but anyways, and I learned that my shingles actually caused the nerve pain. That's the first symptom, and then comes the shingles. For me anyways, everybody's different, but what was I saying? I understood at that moment. Oh, I was taking these pills and I was like, this is why I don't like medicine, because it's making me feel like really sad and really like mopey and not wanting to do anything. And he's like, no, Kelly, like, you're feeling this way because it's constant pain, and it's like almost like you're, I wouldn't say that, I don't say this term loosely, but it's like putting you in a depressive state because you just don't know why you're in this much pain, and you can, for the life of you, not get comfortable, and it's making you crazy. And I'm like, yeah, it really was, you guys. I was in, like, when it first started happening and I had no idea why, I was just like, I don't know. I had no idea. I was stretching. I was doing everything to think that I knew, you know, how to fix it or what it was. And just, you go down this rabbit hole of like, even if you can't fix it at that moment, if you can figure out why it happened, then, and like, to me, I was like grappling with the fact that I'm like, I'm never going to be able to work out again. And I know this sounds insane, but now I love it. I love to work out. I love to see that change. I love to see, you know, how strong I can get. I love that release. I love that me time. I love all of that. And to think about having to give that up, granted, I could find different exercises, but that's what I thought first. And that made me really sad that I was gonna have to give up something that I loved so much, right? And then I realized it wasn't that. And then it was shingles, and me not ever going to the doctor for anything. I mean, I set up an appointment with a physical therapist. I had to cancel it because clearly that wasn't the issue. And then I figured out, you know, when going to urgent care, what it was. And yeah, it just, when you're in that limbo of like, what is it? Why can't, I'll never be able to lift weights again. I'll never be able to do this. This is making me so sad. It's just like, you get into that woe is me sort of moment. I went through multiple stages. I went through woe is me, and then I went through, how do people deal with this? I feel so horrible for people who have constant pain, and I can understand why they turn to drugs to deal with it. Not that I did, I'm just saying, I can understand, I empathized with people like that. And that's kind of how my brain works. So I empathized, I felt sorry for myself, I cried a ton, and then I finally figured out what it was. And yes, that was awesome to figure that out, but I started looking at the symptom, or the reasons why I had it, and like why people get it at a young age. Because you get it, the virus basically is a virus strain of chickenpox, and it lives in your spinal cord, and it comes out, it can come out for different reasons. Mostly weakened immune system, could be you're battling some other disease or body condition or whatever, or stress, or you're over the age of like 60. That's the typical shingles patient, right? I went through those boxes and I was like, A, not over 60. B, I don't feel like I'm stressed at all. Like, I'm not out partying. I don't feel like I have a weak immune system, like, generally speaking. I do get sick more often because of Arlo, and it is allergy season. So I was trying to like grapple with all that. And then I was thinking, well, like you know, the urgent care was just trying to obviously just, you know, they fix it. They don't like dig into why the heck you have this. And I just started thinking, oh my gosh, like I need to see a real doctor and figure out if there's anything else that could have caused this, because I literally for the life of me cannot think, looking at those symptoms, obviously they're online. I could go into the doctor and he'd be like, it's okay, it's normal, like, there's really no reason behind it. But you know, with losing my mom at 65 so randomly from a heart attack, it made me slow down and realize like that could, you know, happen, and I need to make sure that there's nothing else underlying, you know, that could have caused this. So instead of going to physical therapists, now I'm going to a doctor to kind of get blood work and kind of just inquire a little bit more and ease my mind as hopefully this is absolutely nothing and just a fluke thing that happened, or you know, maybe I really do need to look into some things and whatnot. I don't know. It really makes you realize, instead of in those moments of empathy and in pain and in trying to figure out, and pity and all that, and trying to figure out like the why, is like also figuring out, why did this happen to me, in the sense of like, what was I supposed to learn from this? What was I supposed to get out of this? At first, I went through many stages, right? At first I was like, oh, I'm meant to realize that I'm pushing myself too hard at the gym. Clearly that wasn't the case. Then I was meant to, you know, realize I need to slow down and not stress out. And then I was like, I'm not stressed. I really don't think I am, but maybe I am internally. So I'd love to try check out my cortisol levels, because some people don't even realize that they're stressed when they are. But I can tell you, with my careers, I have been a hell of a lot more stressed and nothing like this has happened. So it's like I've gone through the different things. What was I supposed to learn from this? And honestly, I've stopped at the point of, I'm supposed to learn that I need to go to doctors and just kind of inquire and figure out like what this actually is from. And maybe it was, you know, to think about losing my mom, and have I gone to the doctors? Have I checked my things? Am I doing all the things to ensure that that doesn't happen to me as well? And I think that was kind of my learning lesson. And the crazy thing is, the amount of like stink bugs I've seen since going through all of this, it kind of just like tells me I'm headed down the right path. And then I started obviously getting a little more upset because I was thinking about my mom more and all of that. So it's been a rough, to say the least, couple of weeks, but we're still pushing through, because every day you just have to, and you have to know that like things don't happen to you, they happen for you to realize something. And if this little thing is going to help me realize that, you know, I have a different issue, or that I just don't take for granted body movement every single day, and you know, all that, then that's what I'm meant to learn. And I definitely have realized that. Like, I've realized how, you know, it's not I have to go to the gym, it's I'm lucky that I can go to the gym. And I've just switched mindsets. And I think that's the biggest thing you need to do when you're going through this. It's okay to have those stages of like, screw this, you know, like this freaking sucks. And then have empathy for other people that are going through this, and then pick yourself up and be like, what am I meant to learn from this? Like what, you know, because if you don't learn from it, then your odds are you're going to repeat it again. But it's okay to have those pity me moments and those, you know, anger, sad moments. Those are all human feelings, you know, whatever. You're meant to have those as well. And if you don't, cool. But I think at the end you have to ask yourself, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me for a reason. And what is that reason? And so I need to, you know, I dove deeper into that, and obviously I need to go to the doctor. That's number one. And then number two is like realizing that every day that I get to go to the gym or go for a walk or wake up out of my bed and not hurt is like amazing. And it's such, I don't know, it really makes you, you know, I don't know, appreciate those things. And I hate how like sometimes you just get stuck in the motions of going through life and forget to like appreciate the small things, like moving, you know, walking, not being in pain. And then it just makes you appreciate people and think about those people who have addiction to certain things, and understand, have a different empathy towards them, because, you know, sometimes we judge a lot as humans as well. It's just kind of who we are as people sometimes. And taking a step back and being like, wow, like I was just in pain for like 2 weeks. I can't imagine what these people are, you know, have gone through. And and they're just trying to numb the pain that they're going through every single day. So anyways, now that we've done talking about my pity sad story, I guess I just wanted to remind you guys that no matter what you go through in life, just try to figure out the why and the like lesson that you're supposed to learn from this, and I don't know, turn it around and be grateful. Turn it around and figure out, you know, like how, oh my God, I'm obviously not going to the gym right now, but the moment that I walk back into the gym, I'm gonna just be like, wow, like I can do, like that's crazy. You know, some people don't get to do that. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at with that. But I'm excited to just, you know, be feeling better, feeling like myself. You know, with this, with YouTube and whatnot, I could have just like literally not done anything for the past 2 weeks and not stuck with my videos because I felt like I was a downer and this and that, but you still have to kind of continue to push yourself and see, you know, to an extent. I mean, but I don't know, I felt in a very dark place. So I'm really happy that I'm no longer in that dark place. And now we can stop talking about this subject. But if you're going through anything like that, no, you're obviously not alone, but try to, you know, find the positive in life. But anywho, on a brighter note, I'm super excited because me and Scott are doing like a little staycation situation this weekend, which I think we're gonna film. And if we're gonna film, you're gonna see it very soon. Our little like parents' night out. Vlog style situation, but it's just gonna be nice to kind of get away. And some of you guys were the ones that like really encouraged me to do that when, you know, we can't really, I mean, we can leave the country right now. I mean, we could go to Mexico, right? But like, it's obviously not the safest to do right now. And I don't know, we just, you know, with Arlo in daycare, we really don't want to put him or anyone else at risk for anything, you know, with everything going on. So nonetheless, we've decided to just, Scott had bought us Van Gogh tickets for that exhibit, and so we decided to just make a full weekend out of it. So we're gonna stay at this hotel called the Jewel downtown, and we got, oh girl, what am I doing? We got reservations to go to the Meridian, which is like, I believe a Brazilian restaurant, I want to say. Yeah, so I'm excited to just have like a nice weekend out. Arlo's gonna hang out with grandma. My eyes shadow is not it today, but we're just gonna get past it. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And yeah, it's gonna be nice to just get out and, I don't know, feel better, right? Feel normal. I'm excited for things to go back to normal, and I'm not gonna take for granted once things go back to normal how quickly that can change. Anyway, that's that. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about, a little bit about how you guys are liking the kind of format and whatnot of my channel. I've been doing more fashion content, and I've been getting some mixed reviews. Some people not liking so much hauls and whatnot, and then other people are really liking it. So I kind of want to know, do you like the vibe of it? I feel like I'm putting out a lot of like different content, so I'm not just, you know, not just beauty, not just fashion, not just vlogs, like everything. So that's kind of been my style. So on Monday, it's either like a grocery haul or some other video, and then Wednesday, typically fashion, and then, are my eyebrows different? Probably. And then Friday, something else, and then Sunday's always a vlog. So yeah, let me know how you guys are liking that style. If there's any other sort of style videos you want to see. You know, I'm not a huge like beauty person. I like to do girl talks because they're easy and they're quick, and I don't feel like they're super like beauty, but they still are. But they're more like my style beauty, which is using the same products all the time. That's what I do. But yeah, are you liking the fashion like style videos that I'm doing, you liking the format of it. Let me know. Feedback is always obviously super important, and I love fashion. I don't like doing outfits of the week necessarily, not because I don't like them. How do I say this? I don't get dressed every single day. Sometimes I'm just in a t-shirt and, you know, joggers. I don't get like dolled up every single day. And so when I did those outfits of the week, those were legit. Like I went to work every day at Hollister and that's what I wore. So it was legitimate, but I feel like doing outfits of the week now, I'm like, hey, I like sometimes don't even get dressed. So that's real life, you know? So I feel like the fashion try on haul video style thing is kind of a good mix of both, but you let me know. I just feel like the outfits of the week are just not what they used to be. Now things could change and I could bring them back, who knows? But overall, I just feel like the style try on hauls are more legitimate. And I am not one of those people who just like fakes a video for YouTube. Like I know some people, or you get that gist from some people who like fake their morning routine or fake their, like I'm just not one of those people. I'm not gonna put on clothes just for a clip of a video and not actually be wearing them. So yeah, I don't want to lose that legitimacy with you guys, because you see me in my daily vlogs, you know I don't always get dressed, you know I live in those Target tanks and this gray tank I just got from Gap. I like showing you like what's new and cool at the store and like what I pick out, because my style is not really trendy. It's more classic, I guess. But yeah, I'm not like, I don't know. Just kind of want your feedback. So sound off in the comments. Oh, I always get mascara all over myself. What else is new? Oh, let's talk about podcasts really quick before I'm done. To Live and Die in LA, I want to say the last season comes out tonight. Might actually come out today, and if it does, I'm taking all this makeup off later and going for a long walk and listening to it. It has been the craziest season. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't listened to it, but if you haven't, go listen to it. If you're not listening to Dr. Death Miracle Man, go listen to it. It's still like coming out in phases because it's like the Wondery app or whatever they're trying to get people to subscribe. And then what else was I gonna say? What other ones am I listening to? Oh, Up and Vanished just released a new one. I love Payne Lindsay. I am all about like voices and who does the podcasts more than just the story. So what is one that, oh, I just finished listening to Man with 1,000 Faces, and I'm not gonna lie, it was good, but it wasn't like wow, and I just don't love that girl's voice. That's not to be mean, it's just I just didn't love her voice. I don't know what's going on with this eyeball and this mascara and the fact that I have it everywhere. But yeah, it was okay. I didn't feel like it came to really any conclusion, except for that guy was seriously crazy, but also it reminds you, because I'm empathetic like that he was like tortured as a young kid as well. So, you know, it's crazy. It starts with parents. But anywho, what else? That's what I'm listening to for podcasts. And then for TV shows, we just finished watching White Lotus, and oh my god, that was like no other show I've ever watched before. It's honestly really good and super weird and suspenseful and crazy. I really enjoyed that. So if you've not watched that, that's on HBO. We just watched, oh, we started watching 9 Perfect Strangers, and I wanted to love that because I love Nicole Kidman. But honestly, I don't know if you guys have watched it or caught up to date with it, let me know, because I just feel like I couldn't get past like the 4th episode or something. I'm just like, the character development isn't really there. I don't know, I just didn't think it was that great. And then oh, we started last night watching A Murder in This Building, or The Murders in the Building, something like that, on Hulu, and it's good. I don't love what was I gonna say, like Selena Gomez is an actor. I don't know, actress, she's like okay. I feel like she kind of just plays type roles, but I don't know, I think she has some good movies. But anywho, it's got like Steve Martin and Martin Short, and I like it because it's kind of podcasty related, so it's kind of interesting. I just feel like there's really not many shows like that, but that's got some really good character development. Everyone's kind of hiding secrets from each other, and it's really interesting. So check that out if you're looking for new TV shows. I think that's it, you guys. Makeup is complete. And I enjoyed getting ready with you guys. Everything, like I said, will be linked down below. If you're looking for a new lip gloss balm, this is it, you guys. It's so good. I need other flavors. It's so good. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening to me ramble, vent, so on and so forth. You know, that's what these videos are for me. And it's just like my real, raw, everyday, what I'm going through. And I just want to like talk it out with you guys. And I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.